Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you're here today. I want to tell you a story. It's not just my story. It could be yours too. It's about learning English and how stories, yes, simple English stories, changed everything for me. I used to struggle with English. I was not confident. I didn't know where to start. I didn't enjoy learning English in school. It felt hard, boring, and stressful. But then I found a method that really worked. A method that was fun, simple, and powerful. I learned English with stories. And it changed my life. In this video, I'll tell you how I did it, step by step. I'll share my daily routine, my tips, my mistakes, and my little wins. I'll speak clearly and slowly, so you can follow along. Let's begin. On the first day, I made a decision. I wanted to understand English. I wanted to enjoy movies, talk to people, and travel without fear. I wanted to open more doors in life. But I was scared. I didn't know how to start. I had tried before and failed. So I told myself one thing. This time, I'll try something different. I'll focus on one small thing every day. That first week, I didn't worry about grammar or big books. I started with listening. I searched for English stories for beginners on YouTube. I found short, simple stories. Just 2 to 5 minutes long. I listened every day. At first, I didn't understand everything. That's okay. I listened again. And again. I started to hear words I knew. Then I heard new words. I was curious. I wanted to know more. And most of all, I felt relaxed. Stories made me feel calm. Not like school. Stories made me want to listen more. That was the first step. After the first week, I started to create a daily habit. Every morning, I listened to one short story. I used my phone. I listened while I made breakfast or walked outside. Sometimes I closed my eyes and just listened. Then, at night, I listened to the same story again. I didn't use subtitles. I wanted my brain to work like a child learning their first language. In the beginning, I repeated the same story for 3 days. Why? Because I needed to hear the words many times. Repetition helped me remember. I didn't worry about speaking yet. I just wanted to understand more and enjoy the process. It felt easy. It felt fun. I was not studying. I was learning. This is when I started to believe, yes, I can do this. After 2 weeks of listening, I added reading. I found a website with simple English stories. I looked for graded readers or easy English books. Many were free. Some were just 1 page. I chose stories with short sentences and easy words. First, I listened to the story. Then, I read the text. I listened again while reading. This helped me connect the sounds and the words. I saw how sentences were built. I saw word patterns. Reading helped me slow down. It helped me notice things. If I didn't understand a word, I didn't stop right away. I tried to guess from the story. I wanted to feel the language, not just translate it. Later, I wrote new words in a notebook. But only 5 words a day. No more. I didn't want to feel overwhelmed. Step by step, I was building my English brain. After 3 weeks of listening and reading, I started to speak. This part was scary. I was shy. I was afraid to make mistakes. I didn't know if my pronunciation was good. But I remembered, children make mistakes too, and they still learn. So I began speaking to myself. Every day, I picked one story I knew well. I listened again. Then I paused the video and repeated sentences out loud. I said them slowly. I copied the voice. I used my face and mouth to feel the sounds. It was fun. Sometimes I walked around my room and told the story in my own words. Not perfect, but my own words. This helped me a lot. Speaking out loud built my confidence. I didn't need a partner. I just needed my voice. If I didn't know how to say something, I skipped it. The goal was to speak, not to be perfect. After 1 month I saw big progress. I understood more. I remembered more. And I felt excited to keep going. But I also had some bad days. Some days I was tired. I didn't feel like studying. Some stories felt boring. I started comparing myself to others. On those days, I reminded myself, it's okay to rest. It's okay to go slow. Learning English is not a race. It's a journey. So I focused on deep learning, not fast learning. I listened to the same story 5 times. I read it slowly. I repeated it out loud every day. I let the language go deeper into my brain. Sometimes I wrote the story in a notebook. I didn't copy. I wrote it from memory. I made mistakes, but I learned from them. This method, listening, reading, speaking, writing, all with one simple story, became my daily practice. In my 3rd month, I added more tools to my routine. I started using a dictionary app. I liked the Oxford Learner's Dictionary. It gave simple meanings and example sentences. I also downloaded a flashcard app. I used it for 5 minutes a day. Only 5 new words each day. Not more. I didn't want to overload my brain. Then I found a voice recording app. Every week, I recorded myself telling a story. I listened to my own voice. At first, it sounded strange. But over time I heard my progress. I felt proud. Sometimes, I sent voice messages to myself on WhatsApp. Just short sentences. Today I listened to a story about a boy and a dog. Simple things like that. These small tools helped me stay motivated. They were fun and easy to use. In month 4, I started to feel more confident. So I joined an online group for English learners. We shared stories and talked once a week. The first time I joined, I was very nervous. My hands were cold. My voice was shaky. But I did it. I said hello. I told a short story I had practiced. The people were kind. They didn't laugh. They encouraged me. After that, I joined every week. Each time, I felt more relaxed. You don't have to join a big group. Even talking to one person is great. Or talk to yourself every day. Speaking is a skill. Like playing guitar or swimming. You need to practice. Don't wait to be perfect. Just speak. Every day. Even 1 minute is good. After 6 months, something beautiful happened. English became part of my life. I started thinking in English. I dreamed in English. I talked to myself in English when I cooked or cleaned. I didn't need subtitles all the time. I could understand jokes and emotions in stories. I still made mistakes. Of course. But I stopped feeling bad about them. Mistakes are just part of learning. I felt more free. I listened to audiobooks. I watched movies with subtitles. I read short novels. I told my own stories in English. I even wrote a little blog. This is when I truly felt, I'm not just learning English. I'm living in English. Now let me share some challenges I faced, and how I solved them. Challenge 1. I felt too shy to speak. Solution. I started speaking alone, then with small groups. Challenge 2. I didn't know what to read. Solution. I searched graded readers and easy English stories. There are many online. Challenge 3. I forgot words. Solution. I used flashcards and repeated stories many times. Challenge 4. I got bored sometimes. Solution. I changed the story or watched something funny in English. Laughter helps learning. Challenge 5. I compared myself to others. Solution. I reminded myself, everyone learns at their own speed. Stories changed my life. Why? Because stories have emotion. They have pictures in your mind. They have rhythm. They touch your heart. When you learn with stories, you are not just learning English. You are feeling it, living it. And when you feel something, you remember it better. Stories made me enjoy learning. They gave me hope. They gave me a reason to keep going. So I tell you, listen to stories, read stories, tell stories. Even if they are simple. Even if you don't understand every word. Keep going. Dear friend, if you are watching this video and trying to learn English, I want to tell you something from my heart. Don't give up. You are not alone. I was where you are. Confused. Afraid. Tired. But step by step I grew. You can too. Even 10 minutes a day can change your life. Make English part of your day. Listen, read, speak, and write, even just a little. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. One day you'll look back and say, "Wow, I did it." And I'll be here smiling saying, "Yes, you did." Thank you for listening. Now go and write your own English story.